This man is going to need protection for what he just said.
Plan of what's going to happen next. So I can't say it, but I'm telling you, I know what's going to happen next. How much metal you have in your body will affect you when this thing happens. It has to do with frequency. Okay, so that I stay safe and I can come back and I stay alive, I want to tell you something. I will give you a hint of what he showed me. It's going to happen. And you have to get rid of these metals in your body. And it could happen tomorrow. It could happen, but they're going to say it's something else. You're going to have to do your own thinking about this. I don't want to get in trouble, but just stick a piece of foil in a microwave and picture that in your body. And now you know the devil's plan. The bottom line is you got to get this out of your body. Let's mess the devil up. Let's really mess him up.
Now, heavy metals are one of the 4 weapons of spiritual warfare discovered by a PhD doctor. The other 3 are glyphosate to destroy your gut, fluoride, and Wi-Fi. All of these work in synergy to calcify the pineal gland and disconnect you from the higher realms. The bottom line is that you have a choice. You can choose to be in a state of fear, or you can choose to be empowered. I chose empowerment, and I take the necessary actions to protect myself and family. We take a mineral formed when volcanic ash meets seawater every single day that conveniently detoxes all pesticides, all heavy metals, and fluoride. And we take this every single day in a spray form. The blue bottle works at the cellular level, and the green targets the gut. On info on this, just comment 888. I'll send you the info. We also choose to deworm twice a year because, in my opinion, parasites are another weapon. They're linked to a lot of diseases. We do this with all natural herbs and a binder. If you want info on that, just comment deworm. Remember, it's about your mental state. When you are in a state of empowerment, you are automatically protected. You're just not on the frequency to be harmed. If you're still watching, you're very awake and aware, and you'll probably like other content I share, so feel free to follow. This man is going to need protection for what?
If you buy organic food to avoid toxic junk, then I have some really bad news for you. Appeal, yes, the Bill Gates back coating that gets sprayed on every fruit and vegetable to make them look fresh for weeks past their prime, just got the green light for organic produce under the name Organipeel. And here's the deceitful part. It's classified as a fungicide and not a coating. And that's how it slipped past the rules that normally ban synthetic coatings on organic food, a loophole on the label you thought meant clean. You guys, listen to this. The active ingredient that's listed is 0.66% citric acid. The other 99.34% other ingredients proprietary, undisclosed on your organic avocados, apples, cucumbers, citrus, mango, with no long-term studies on humans, no multi-generational studies, no data on what it does to your gut microbiome over years of eating. One report found that Organipeel treated fruit wouldn't even ferment. The probiotics couldn't even do their job, you guys. Tell me again how this is safe for our gut. And you literally can't wash it off. Warm water, scrubbing, most of it stays, so you eat it every single time. This is the betrayal. You pay premium for organic to opt out of this stuff, and they snuck it in anyways on one of our most trusted organic brands. It's invisible, unlabeled, on the food you trusted. You want to know how to spot this and which brands are appeal free? Comment appeal below and I'll send you my list. Save this, share it, your family deserves it.
Listen to the elites tell us how the future is going to be with their Agenda 2030. Listen to this craziness.
In the developed countries, the big winners are countries that have shrinking populations.
You do not even have to have elections anymore because you can already predict, and afterwards you can say, why do we need elections? Because we know what the result will be.
Our primary mission is, in fact, to set a global standard for the world for behavior.
What we are very proud of now is the young generation, like Prime Minister Trudeau, President of Argentina, and so on, that we penetrate the cabinets.
You want the function, you want the service, right?
Why do you want to own a cell phone if you can just lease it? And if you lease, why shouldn't you lease your refrigerator or your washing machine or your dishwasher? Or why do you want to own it?
I propose putting an end to anonymity on social media.
But if 1 billion people stop eating meat, I tell you, it has a big impact.
Can you imagine that in 10 years when we are sitting here, we have an implant in our brains? We measure your brain waves.
There's some really interesting research that we can plant false memories in the brain. People believing that they've been at Disney World with characters who are not Disney characters, taking photographs with those characters.
And substituting humans for machines is going to be far easier in those countries that have declining populations. I can argue.
Listen to the elites tell us how the future is going to be.
If you want to be a politician, they force you to do pedophilia.
Yep.
Because then you feel you're unredeemable. It's not that these people even really like to do it necessarily. It's that they have to do it. And so, little Jeffy's Island there, what is he doing? He's taking pictures of you, all for blackmail. All this stuff is going to come out. So we're about to have a global vomiting, a global dark night of the soul, where all of our worst fears come true. It's starting to happen now, but It's still under the bed. It's not going to be under the bed very long, folks. It's going to be public. It's going to be something everybody knows. The world was being run by a satanic cabal.
The question is, what the fuck are you gonna do now that you know they are satanic motherfucker pedophile? Are you gonna go, oh, I'm just working my 8-hour job, nothing changed? Or are you fucking stand up and start to make the question about what is this reality? What it is this reality? What is this?